Coming to you live from the All Things Comedy Studio with Dave Anthony and Gareth Reynolds. The Dollop podcast.
That's our live. Yeah, it's a lot better than what we do.
Way better.
You're listening to the Dollop.
Oh, there's your Clinton.
All Things Comedy Network, American History Podcast. Each week I read a story from American
Have a
History.
little
Gareth
fucking...
Reynolds. His is better.
Still, 700.
Wow, this is the 700th episode, everybody. We're celebrating.
Gareth Reynolds, who has no idea what the topic's going to be about, and our guest for all 3 episodes, the great James Adomian.
Thank you. It's an honor to be inducted into the 700 Club.
Finally.
Yeah, welcome. That's right. It's a 700 Club. Basta.
It's exciting.
That's where he is now.
Where?
That's the 700 Club.
Pat Robertson?
Right? Or no, it's Pat Robertson.
Pat Robertson.
No, I'm thinking of the other guy. I'm thinking of Jim Baker, who does Basta.
Oh.
You know what Basta is? They sell these.
Oh, yeah, you showed me that stuff. Yeah, like emergency
kits.
goo. For
yeah,
when
it's like a bucket
God
of
hates
emergency stuff. And then
gays or blacks or
he
whatever
yells
is
Basta
up
all
his
the time.
ass.
Basta!
Yeah. Basta's also stop in Italian.
Vic Berger was very obsessed with that for about a while.
Seems
which is
perfect
how I find
for
most of my information.
A
Is through
Vic Berger edit.
Shit, one of my neighbors, all of his cars, license plate is Basta. Is that weird?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, shit.
You need validation on that from us, just based on that?
I had no idea what it meant till just now.
It's very bad.
Oh, shit.
Well, let's play the theme song. Oh, I made a new theme song.
Oh, fuck.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
It's a big spicy meatball.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Bangers and man.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
I like a spicy meatball.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor.
Christ, it's longer than Footy.
Good, right? Someone
Really
put that
bad.
up on Reddit.
It's really bad. Holy shit.
Wow.
What a terrible start.
It's called, well, you'll figure out how to do impressions sometimes, but that's Margaret Thatcher.
Jesus Christ. It is pretty good.
We should just dive into
Too
this.
bad. Too bad. She's in hell where she belongs.
Do we need these if we're not going to listen to anything else?
Well, I wish I hadn't had him for that.
Yeah,
to be honest with you. The only reason I put him on was for that. I shouldn't have
Hands
taken him
off.
Oh, there's no other audio?
Yeah, that was
that's
it.
it.
I didn't have time to get together any audio.
Waste
and
of can.
also, who
Well,
wants to?
it's great to blow that surprise for the people that were only watching
For audio.
Yeah.
for pre-recorded audio.
Yeah.
I did have some sound bites of Monica orgasming, but because he recorded it.
That'd be amazing.
That sounds like something you would hear back in the day on like Tom Likas. Tom, can you take me out Monica Lewinsky style? You got it. You got it, Dave.
God.
1-800-5800-TOM.
Flash Friday or whatever it was called. Jesus Christ.
All right, well, let's just get going because it's going to be a long day. I know some people need to sleep. And
Okay.
August 19th, 1946. William Jefferson Blythe III.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Already.
Known as Billy, was born in Hope, Arkansas.
Okay.
His mom, Virginia, was a 23-year-old nurse. His dad died in a car accident 3 months before he was born.
Oh, wow.
There's conspiracy theories
I'm behind it.
that I was behind that. Anyone who was a witness to that will end up dead on a train track.
I did not
We
kill
know that Hillary is behind his death. Hillary killed Bill's dad 3 months before he was born.
In utero. In utero. The Clinton death machine was working.
So, Bill's mom and dad met when his dad brought his girlfriend to the hospital his mom was working at, and then he immediately dumped his girlfriend and got together.
So
with
no need for any
Bill's
sort of
mom.
DNA test. We know it's his dad.
Well,
So he was conceived in an affair in the maternity ward.
Basically, it
You
began.
stay here.
Well, so they got together and got married pretty quickly, but he was already married.
Oh shit.
So he had a girlfriend.
Wait, so he had a mistress,
ma-
and then he met a mistress.
Yeah.
Wow.
He routinely impregnated, married, and abandoned women.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that's cool.
Sure. Yeah, he's like pollinator.
Virginia was his fourth or fifth wife. We're not sure.
And what's the dad's name?
The dad's name, the guy who died is William Jefferson Blythe II.
Okay.
Yeah. So Billy and his mom moved in with her parents, Edith and Eldridge. And at one point she left Billy with them and went to New Orleans to study to become a nurse anesthesiast.
Okay.
And then she met a guy named Roger Clinton.
Oh. Wait, I'm confused.
I know you are. But it's early for you to be confused, but also I know.
Okay. Well, your attitude's
What?
Very
What are you
bad.
confused about? So
his mom.
he had
He's
basically
he's with his mom's parents,
yeah,
and then she goes to New Orleans
and meets
Roger Clinton.
yeah.
So his dad was Blythe, Mr.
Blythe.
William Blythe? I forgot.
Blythe
That is
Jefferson.
correct. William
Oh,
Blythe.
okay. Gotcha.
Not the
Gotcha.
The Arkansas
So that's okay.
of the Arkansas Blythe.
So his whole life, he had the Obi-Wan Kenobi of his father over his shoulder.
Get in there.
Come harder, boy.
Billy, there's a hole. You're going to want to get that.
Fill her. Okay.
Bill, use your force. Outside of consent rules.
Use your. Wait, you mean use the force? No.
So she meets Roger. Roger's a flashy car salesman who also sold bootleg whiskey and gambled.
Nice.
So he's a catch.
Yeah. I'm a fantastic stepdad.
This is perfect.
he's-
Already the elements are perfect for this.
He's also married.
Okay.
So
This is in New Orleans, Texas? I forgot.
New Orleans.
this is but then they go back to Arkansas. Well, okay, so he is also married. He is accused of domestic abuse with his wife. Virginia marries him,
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's awesome.
and then they move into a small house
In
in
Arkansas.
Arkansas, and Billy calls him Daddy, as you would because he's a baby.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like my new dad.
But Roger doesn't really care about Billy.
Sure.
He just no time for him.
Sure.
So Roger was a drunk and he was violent.
Is it weird? I already feel bad for Bill Clinton.
That'll change.
I mean, he's like one. Everyone's dying, abusive,
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah, it's not a good start.
My father, one time when he was caught cheating on my mom, to distract from that scandal, ordered an airstrike on the Sudan. I learned some terrible, beautiful techniques from my stepfather.
So Roger was a drunk. He was violent. Once he shot at Virginia and 5-year-old Billy.
God damn it.
Why do you keep him in line?
That should be from the 1800s,
Yes,
not
that's right.
the 1900s.
When it was legal.
Shot at the 5-year-old.
So Billy was chubby.
Ow. He was chubby.
His grandma liked to feed him a lot.
Sure.
He blamed her for.
Well, he probably ate his feelings. Everyone he loves
Yeah.
is dead.
Yeah.
Billy, you want some more corn sauce? Come on over here, Billy. We got plenty of cheese.
You haven't had enough Mountain Dew today, have you? He was teased by classmates. Once they chanted "Sissy" as he cried after breaking his leg.
Oh, fuck.
So Arkansas's hard. It's a hard place, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's other paths to redeem the Arkansas in you, though.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
don't have to go down the Clinton path.
You
We don't
you
know where this goes. I think it's going to be all right. I'll balance the budget.
So the family moves to Hot Springs after Roger bankrupted his car dealership.
Fuck me.
And Virginia and Roger would fight constantly, and they're always accusing each other of cheating. And it sounds like they both were.
Sure.
They had a second kid.
If
Yes?
they were living through this now, they would have constantly microphone packs on the back of their
right.
pants falling off as they fought each other.
Yeah, that's right.
They would be those kind.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
The Learning Channel.
Let me show you how I make macaroni cheese with beef and pork and chicken.
I'm going to shoot my son. So there's another kid?
Yeah.
This is a
so
Roger.
They have a second kid, yeah.
Right?
And yeah.
Yeah.
So Billy's very smart. At 8 years old, he starts dressing in a suit to walk alone to the Baptist church.
Ugh, yeah, super smart.
I'm not scared. I'm not
I'm
scared.
fine.
That's what we call growing up in an alcoholic home.
Is that what you did? I'm off to church.
No, there's one of two ways you go. I went the other way. He was popular in his new elementary school. A schoolmate said Billy, quote, just took over the school. He didn't mean to, but he just took the place over.
That's weird. This should not seem like a positive.
That's very authoritarian.
Yeah, right. It's not great. The kid in the suit is taking over the school, and you're like, this is awesome. This kid kicks ass. Plus, he laid one on the teacher.
We have suffered under 12 months of the student jurisdiction of
Bill, sit
Kimberly.
down. Bill, sit down. Now, hold on.
Kimberly Jenkins must go. He was the smartest kid in class.
Sure.
Well, this was Arkansas.
So I'm sure
Big Charles Portis fan, but that's my favorite thing that came out of Arkansas. The humor author.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I don't know much else.
Billy Wayne Davis is from close to there.
Jesus
Is he
Christ.
from Memphis or
A
something?
state nearby.
Yeah, I don't even, he's not
from Tennessee.
associated with Arkansas.
Yeah, but what's the difference?
Sure.
So Roger's boozing makes Billy. He tries to become someone his mom can be proud of and not have to worry about because there's so much chaos going on, right?
Sure.
So he's going to be the straight and narrow kid. They divorce, but Billy spends all the time after the divorce pleading with his mom not to get back together with him, and she does within 6 months.
Please. We're better off.
Now, to protect his little brother, Billy changes his last name to Clinton.
That'll help.
That'll
Fix everything.
So they don't look like a
It's a
split up
marketing
family.
issue.
Yeah.
We're the
Yeah.
Clintons.
Marketing. There
There's
is
a marketing
There
problem.
is a third way.
There's another way. There's another way.
Path of moderation. We will take on the name of the right-wing
I
patriarch.
figured out a way out of this.
Pretend to be for the people.
I'm also a Clinton. Now don't we all feel better?
But I'm going to act just like Roger. Billy was
Unless y'all want to be Blythes.
Billy was junior class president and picked for the American Legion program that sends him to D.C. and there he gets to shake JFK's hand, and this is
there's
the
that
thing
famous picture.
sets him off to
Right.
want to be a politician. Because JFK was like, "You can get so much tang, son."
How much pussy you getting? That was the question.
I recommend that you follow my personal failures as an example and abandon entirely my progressive positions that are the good part of
that sounds
my
great.
personality.
That
like
sounds
that.
fantastic.
Do as I fuck, not as I campaign.
Mr. Kennedy, President Kennedy, those are 9-year-olds, President Kennedy.
No, I'm good. I'm advanced. I'm the smartest kids in my class.
No, let him finish.
The president told me to do as I fuck. Mommy.
The two of them hanging out later, having scotch. You are an unbelievable child. I love you so much.
So he got really high grades without really even studying. He was just really smart. He was also one of the best young saxophone players in the state. And he decided to go for a career in law. So he goes to Georgetown School of Foreign Service. He brought with him a book called What Presbyterians Believe.
Ooh.
As most kids will do getting out of high school, you just pack that bad boy around. And he would reference it in debates about original sin in the dorm. And nowhere does it say he was beaten up, but he should have been beaten up.
Well, his
This
childhood
guy's-
was that.
This guy is not someone you want in the dorm.
At this age of development in my life, I am a nerd about Calvinist theology. And I do believe in original sin, but I take a little left turn from that. Since we have original sin, we might as well jump in with both feet.
Let's go.
Balls deep.
New spinoff.
Yeah.
With the balls deep sect. So for speeches, when he was running for freshman class president, and for speeches, he brought his own cheer squad of musicians.
Oh, all right. There we go. Remember how much you love me?
He won.
Yeah.
It's like it was like the Muppet Babies. There was like a young James Carville.
That's so
It's the economy, stupid.
So he's well liked, but also some people just tolerate him because he's like super.
such a fucking nerd.
He's always in a good mood. He's super positive, and it drives people crazy.
Right.
He was already acting like a smooth politician. He was competitive when meeting people. He'd sometimes
I met her first. I shook his hand best.
when he meet people, he'd sometimes ask what their GPA was.
What's your GPA?
Wow, how forward.
He got a girlfriend, Denise. And then during the summer at home, he convinced a girl who lived nearby who had a crush on him to practice her wife skills by being hostess and paying for a party he threw.
It's very.
Why don't you practice your wife skills?
Okay, what would you like?
We're
me to
off
try?
for the summer. Well, you got to host things.
Okay, well, sure.
You got
I'll
to
give
make
it-
sure that we have a party where we look like dignified members of the community.
Absolutely.
And you got to have a bedroom door that's slightly ajar on the second floor after half the guests have left. And then we don't talk about what happens in that room.
And I'm in there.
And you pay for it all.
He was elected sophomore class president. And that summer in Hot Springs, he joined the campaign of Democrat Frank Holt, who was running for governor. And then he got Bill a part-time job in Arkansas Senator James Fulbright's D.C. office. Fulbright's like a big influence on JFK's foreign policy, although Fulbright is very against the Vietnam War at this point, which JFK started.
Right.
So Bill becomes anti-war also. And he had a 2-year student deferment from the draft, and then after that he'd be draft eligible. So he had 18-hour school and work days with the job and the school. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, he's running away from his childhood.
But he still made the dean's list junior year. So he's fucking smart.
Yeah.
He's a smart
Yeah,
guy.
he's crushing.
He's still wearing the same suit from when he was 8 years
Same
old.
suit.
Just kind of like
I look like the Hulk.
plumping out of it.
It's like shorts now.
I'm Angus Young.
He ran for student council president, but some thought he was a bit too slick. And his campaign manager tore the opponent's posters down and threw them onto the parkway.
Okay.
So he lost.
Bill Clinton lost.
For
wow.
for cheating in the election and throwing the posters away.
I'm not sure if he lost because people found him a little bit too slick and annoying, or for throwing the posters
It's
away.
a two
But
for
either
really.
way,
Right.
yeah, the people didn't vote for
Well,
him.
yeah.
we have a 4-year journey here. I'm not even old enough to drink alcohol, but I've already have the manipulative thumbs up in everything I say.
He focused on getting a Rhodes Scholarship, which sends 32 postgraduate U.S. students to Oxford. And then Roger got cancer, and Bill would go back and visit him a lot. And then he died just before Bill became a Rhodes Scholar, which upset Bill.
So he missed that.
Yeah. Bill chased women, if you can believe it.
Oh, yeah.
He loved women, and women loved him. So LBJ abolishes draft deferments.
Love blowjobs.
LBJ abolished draft deferments for grad students. Is that when you come up from the bottom?
What?
A low
Draft
blowjob?
deferment? Oh, no, love blowjobs.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
low
low.
blowjobs.
No.
There is a path for that as well.
Yeah,
So
Now we got to cover up some of the things we've done here. we just killed a president, barely got away with it. We need to stop these draft deferments to look like a good guy.
Yeah, well, he does. He stops for grad students. They don't have draft deferments anymore, so Bill's eligible. He graduates at 21. He works on Fulbright's re-election campaign in the summer. He's a terrible driver, apparently.
Bill Clinton is a terrible driver?
Well, he talks too much when they're in the car together. He fucked up the AC and the whole car flooded. The floor flooded.
Impossible.
I don't know how you do
What
that.
is he, a cartoon?
And then he drove up.
Del Griffith. You broke the seat. You broke the goddamn seat.
No, I didn't. My jacket's caught.
And then he drove 100 miles in the wrong direction,
Well,
which is far in Arkansas.
sure. Well, he doesn't seem to know roads for a scholar.
So Fulbright just ends up driving himself.
Okay.
He was trying to turn left, and I kept saying we need to turn right.
no, hard left will ruin this. Stay center.
Bill dated multiple women, including the girl who footed the bill for the party.
Denise.
No,
Oh, the
Denise
other
was a girlfriend that's
okay.
gone now.
Denise got out.
Yeah, Denise. Her life. I would love to know about her life. She's like, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Fucking way better.
She thought the girl thought they were a couple until she saw Bill making out with another girl.
Is that wrong?
It happens. Bill told her he wanted to marry a woman who was, quote, very independent. She's going to work outside of the house. She needs to have her own interests and her own life and not be wrapped up in my life.
Yeah.
On an island, in a way.
So in a way, I taught you to do the wife stuff so that I could then dump you like a good wife gets dumped.
Now I know what I don't want.
His stepfather's brother, so Roger's brother, pulled some strings with a draft board chairman and said, quote, put Bill Clinton's draft notice in a drawer someplace and leave it for a while. Give the boy a chance.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, it's true. Give a boy a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of them, fuck them.
So off to Oxford he goes. A student said Bill, quote, had a way of making you feel you were the most important friend in his life.
So sociopath. You are awesome.
Bill looked up every Arkansan, is that Arkansan?
Arkansan? I'm not sure.
Every Arkansan studying in Britain. And
Jesus
he
Christ.
would call them on the phone.
How are you?
Hi, I'm from Arkansas too. And sometimes he'd invite himself over.
I'll come over tonight. How's that sound?
It had to been like 4. Wow. How many people from Arkansas in this time
Rhodes
were
Scholar,
studying
few.
in England?
Very few.
My name is Harry Dean Bean. And I'm down here researching Chaucer.
Just as the English are around. My God.
What?
Awful.
That's like our Birmingham.
I say, these are Kansans.
They're infesting the area. One of them ate a dog the other day.
So he partied. He was a partier there. Bill later said at this time, this is when he smoked weed but never inhaled.
Ugh. The most centrist bullshit
The most
policy.
bullshit thing anyone maybe ever
The
said.
weakest way to say you smoked weed.
Yeah, okay. But he got a friend to say, quote, we spent enormous time trying to teach him to inhale, and he absolutely could not
So
inhale.
it is legitimate.
No, this guy's just backing it up as
okay.
bullshit
Backing
crazy.
him up.
Over and over
he
again.
called the friend. He's like,
The
could
Lord
you say
won't let
something
me.
really dumb?
Only women can swallow.
The guy that made that statement was, oops, somehow came into a mansion in the Hamptons.
Now I'm an arms dealer. So
Ale.
on May 1st, 1969, he got a draft notice.
Uh-oh.
So the semester had just started, so he could finish out the semester, but then he has to go in. So he's trying to figure out how to get out of it, and one way you can get out of it is to go into an ROTC program.
Okay.
So he figures he'll go to a university in Arkansas and sign up for the ROTC, which would keep him out of the war. But because of that, ROTC programs are all full. Everybody wants in an ROTC program, and you got to, you call someone to get in, right? Like, it's not just like, you can't just show up now and say, I want to join the ROTC. So Fulbright's office helps him get into the University of Arkansas law school. And then someone else in an office, or maybe Furbright himself, pressured the ROTC until they gave Bill a spot because it was full.
So there was a multi-year conspiracy to keep him out of the military.
That's right.
Which is definitely not laying a great foundation for this guy to do things on the straight and narrow.
So the idea then was you would do ROTC for 2 years, but then you'd have to go into the war, but then you could go in as an officer.
Okay.
So you're not going to be in
Well,
the...
at least then you're telling people that they need to die.
And then after all that, he goes back to Oxford.
Huh.
He's like, I'll start ROT next summer.
I remembered, oops, I had a girl that was still locked up in a closet.
All that to just go back.
She can't finger herself. Well, she can, Bill. Well,
No, not
you
the
know
way
what
I
I
can.
yeah, so he goes back now,
So they pull all those strings, and he's like,
Yeah.
fuck that, I'll just go back.
right?
Right.
So while he's there, he gets into the protest movement. And he's like, he organizes.
more
He's
protest.
like really protesting. But
He's protesting Vietnam?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to go.
but
This war's bullshit.
his chances of getting drafted go way down because again they make more changes with grad students and then there's troops being withdrawn. So he kind of puts the math together. Like my chances of going are
Because by this
small.
time, Nixon's president.
And it's going well.
yeah.
69, so it's...
Things are going
69 was a very lucky year for me.
Some people say I'm always living in 69.
That's the year I came up with a low blow job.
What? Look, if you're practicing 69, it's important to remember you're not locked into any kind of reciprocation.
You're okay to just be down there making cum.
You can look and not inhale.
So he gave up the ROTC spot officially. He's like, I'm not doing that because he knows. He's like, they're not gonna pick me. So a biographer said, quote, Bill played the draft like a chess player and withdrew his deferment only when he thought it was safe to do so. And the colonel, who had gone out of his way and given in and let him into ROCT, thought Bill tricked him into getting out of the draft.
We kind of did, right?
Yeah. He's like, this guy.
And this was Colonel Sanders, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's 11 herbs and spices, and he went outside of that recipe and cooked him up a devil's dish.
So he applies to Yale Law School. At this point, fully bearded, long hair, dressing like a lumberjack, type guy. He doesn't study much, mostly just, quote, reading and tooling the sax and talking politics with buddies.
It loves getting the sex tooled.
And because,
I like to prop up on the steps outside of Skull and Bones and just, toot off a few notes.
I'm like you.
so classes are pass-fail.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. A biographer, quote, the prevailing sentiment at Yale Law was that you truly had to put your mind to it to flunk out. He missed most classes his first semester because he worked on a campaign, but he still passed because of his amazing memory.
Right.
So Bill was into a woman on campus, and he would wander behind her as she walked to class.
Which is cool. Which is, I think... That has gone out of style for a little while now, the trail. But the trail is a great play.
Yeah.
Women love fear.
Yep.
The corner.
Awkward.
I also love a corner.
Yeah. Unless you find a woman who
chase.
has no sense of fear, and then that one's like, hi.
That's a turn off.
So she finally got annoyed by the following, and she walked him up at the library and said, quote, look, if you're going to keep staring at me and I'm going to keep staring back, we should at least introduce ourselves. I'm
crazy.
Hillary Rodham.
Fuck me.
Our hero enters the picture.
Wow.
What a crazy start to a love story to be like, He was following. He was my stalker, and I need to know who each other are.
I don't have a flight response. A friend, quote, Clinton had the charm and the sex appeal, whereas Hillary
Was next
didn't,
to him.
didn't so much.
Yeah.
Hillary was straightforward, articulate, and self-possessed.
I saw, Elton John said, you see your future in the water. It reminded me a lot of that. I saw her and I said, this is a woman who I can be with and cheat on for the rest of my life.
What a lesbian. What a 100% lesbian.
She was raised by staunch Republicans, but now was anti-war, and she was co-publishing a liberal answer to the prestigious and conservative Yale Law Journal. She's this is
hot stuff.
She had been a response to it. She had been like a Goldwater girl, right?
Yeah.
In '64.
Yeah.
As
And
a
then-
teenager, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think now she's, anti-war. But yeah, I think at the beginning of college she was
That tracks.
Republican Goldwater girl. And Goldwater was a fucking monster.
Was a great guy.
So,
Yeah.
right, good guy.
Yeah. Super progressive.
A lot of people talk about the horseshoe theory and the red-brown horseshoe. There's also other paths. There's deep red to lukewarm. That's the path I took.
So she spent hours advocating for children's rights and providing legal aid to the poor, which is a sign that she's going to go into politics too. I
He was like, sure, right, yeah. A little bit more tongue.
yeah, that's good. They moved in together. In the summer of '72, Bill worked on George McGovern's presidential campaign in Texas.
That's a good one.
He was a state coordinator. And Hillary got a job in Texas with the DNC. It's great.
Wow. Just been changing things so positively since '72.
They would argue constantly, and they nearly broke up, at one point even seeing other people.
Well,
Bill.
to be fair, that was
That's
not
been
something
going
that changed
on.
when they got back together.
Till the arrangement.
I didn't You mean we're only doing that when we're apart? I didn't understand.
But they always worked it out. They'd always get through it. Now, Bill graduates with a law degree at 27 years old. And he goes back to Arkansas, and the law school of the University of Arkansas hires him as a professor. They're a little worried he might leave and start trying to run for office, but they're like,
Sure.
he's a smarty pants.
Sure.
He looks more like a student with long hair. And
That's going to come in pretty handy when
Yeah.
walking campus. How are you?
This is the.
I think we could do some private tutoring. Of
Oh,
course.
really? I'm also a student. So.
This is the key. He hung out in the student lounge.
Hey, how great is this? Just a bunch of kids going to college. Nothing predatory here.
I look cool. You don't need to worry about my status as someone with power over your dreams.
I'm just like
Just
you.
hanging out.
I'm not fucking every girl here at all.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's only one reason this professor hangs out in the student
Super
lounge.
weird.
Yeah.
There was I saw this clip of Friends the other day where Ross, like a student, he's like hooking up with a student as a college professor. It's so funny that like when that show was on, you're like, that's hilarious. Who wouldn't? You know, you're like, what the fuck?
I think that's why a lot of guys become professors.
Ugh. Damn right.
Other professors didn't like his style or his grading system.
You get an A if you fuck me.
It was really easy. His
The
grading
final
system.
exam is we put down a game on the floor.
Women only. Women only have to take the final.
It's called Twister.
It's called Keister.
Looks like you passed.
It's called Keister, but it's a twister with your ass.
Whoops, I'm in you. He was at times so unprepared that he wrote the next exam question as students were answering the previous one.
How is that even possible?
You can do it if you're super smart
Okay.
and lazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that sounds like my career. Make it up on the spot.
So he is very popular. So his family was very much not racist. For all that chaos that they had,
Sure.
not racist, like super like segregation.
Super not racist.
Segregation is bullshit. Like treat everybody the same. Like
Right.
so that's like the one redeeming thing about his family.
Sure.
So he's very popular with black students who nicknamed him Wonder Boy.
Strange.
It seems. A former student, quote, "In the South at that time, whites would say one thing, but their deeds and words were often different." At that time.
That one time.
One time,
Yeah, thank God the whites have changed that a lot. That's good. So they used to be misleading.
So here comes a person where no matter what your relationship with him was, he was not prejudiced. He did not let your race treat you different from anyone else.
I'll fuck black, white, Asian, you name it.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm happy to bring everybody in. I'm trying to manipulate things on a much higher, longer scale.
There's a big tent when it comes to manipulation.
I got a big tent we need to take care of.
All right? Fellas, get out.
He did not let your race treat you different from anyone else. That's why we called him Wonder Boy. It was a miracle the way he was.
It's so funny to think of.
It just to me, after having done this, I just think like, yeah, because he was trying to fuck everybody.
Yeah, he was probably. I mean, he must have just been severely damaged, obviously, from the beginning. He's just
Yeah.
learning now how to.
He was
master
true.
manipulator.
Like I think he's our horniest president.
Even what was the guy? Who,
Well, there's
kept
JFK.
jacking
I
off
think
in the
JFK
closet?
and Hoover, but the difference between I think JFK.
I didn't know Hoover was a horny boy.
Oh, yeah, Hoover was a horny boy. yeah.
He was like, I know there's a depression, but
Isn't he?
more important things to handle here.
I feel like he's the one who banged his like assistant when she was like in a closet off the main room while his wife was in the house.
No, wait, wasn't that the one we did?
Wasn't that Hoover?
No, that was I can't remember which one it was, but
Harding.
Yeah, it was Harding.
Maybe I'm thinking of
Wasn't it?
Harding. It might have been Harding that I'm thinking of.
They return to normalcy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is
Yeah.
Harding. Then
And
it
he
was
just wrote
Harding.
about
Harding
his
was the horny
penis
boy
all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harding was a horny boy.
Yeah.
But the difference is I think they would fuck a lot, whereas Bill was always trying to fuck, no matter where he was and what he was doing. I think he was always
He liked the chase.
I think every moment in his life he was like, how do I get in bed with that one? How do I get in bed with that one? Like that's how it seems.
Maritime law.
I know two women he met, and he shake my hand. This is what he does. Comes in and he puts his hand up to the elbow and slides his other hand down the.
That's like some weird game stuff.
Yeah.
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 Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, it's very like. If you saw him shake your wife's hand, you'd be like, "All right, look, I've never seen someone rape a hand. But that's pretty fucking close, my guy. What are you doing right there? Enough elbow tugs." It's
I'm
just
happy
not
to.
Vader.
I love to stroke the arm of a possible wife or career lady, and I got things you can stroke in return as well.
All right, Mr. Clinton, right this way. I'm just saying.
Okay, so
I'll never get over what just happened on my arm from you.
yeah, me neither. So he tutored and he helped black students who felt like they were being graded unfairly by other professors. So then he decides to run for the House. And he hits the road, shaking hands. He's an amazing campaigner.
Takes forever because he's stroking elbows.
Yeah, he's always stroking the elbow. But everyone who's with him, he makes them feel like they're the only person on earth, right? He's just got this thing.
Yeah.
He's winning over voters a lot. Hillary goes to D.C. and she's working on the Watergate impeachment staff. She is also talking constantly about Bill. And Bill's campaign staff knows he has girlfriends around the campaign trail.
So this is the plan. This is it.
We're in.
We are in.
This
This
we're
is
in.
The plane is taken off.
Yeah.
He was reportedly having sex with a volunteer on the campaign. I'm sure it was a lot more than one.
Yeah.
A lot of this didn't make it in the news because these are dog bites man stories. Of course, a volunteer a random girl that knocked on a door. Somebody that lived upstairs or downstairs. Somebody had no connection to it all. Yeah, I was fucking all of them.
So Hillary sends her dad and brother to volunteer on the campaign to watch Bill.
Wow.
And they were going to sit in a chair across the hotel room, watch Bill.
That's nice.
These are the
I don't mind it. You can watch.
There you go.
No noises. This is great. So that doesn't work. So Hillary threatens, she calls him up and she threatens she's going to fuck someone in D.C. And then Bill cries and begs.
No, tear us apart. No idea what that feel like.
He begs her not to, quote, make his life miserable.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you imagine the messages they left each other at this time?
Oh.
Nights in white satin. Never reaching the end. Just what the truth is. I can't say anymore.
So everyone at this point is like, I mean, she's on the Watergate.
Yeah, she's
thing.
doing stuff.
There's like 3 women out of like 40. So she's like on her way up. Like it's very clear she's going to have a big career. And yet she's still into Bill, and her friends are like, it is crazy that you would follow that guy to Arkansas. Like, stay here in D.C. where you're taking off.
It is crazy because I think at least it's so hard to think back on them legitimately being an actual couple because it's felt so fake and just for political gains for so long. To imagine a time when she was like, I'll bail.
Well, yeah, they're advanced. He's been wearing a suit since he was 8 years old.
Yeah.
So already now in his early 20s, he's like,
I'm
well,
58.
I've got a middle-aged marriage.
But then she applies for and gets a job as a professor at the same school.
Wow. Which he was
In
like,
Arkansas.
Oh, great. That's great news. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to go to the quad. Hacky with some of the girls.
All the Watergate guys, the senators, and they were like, well, we're going to miss you, sweetheart.
Yes. So she's not as popular as Bill. She's a normal, challenging law professor, and he's like
I also like to hang out in the student union.
Jesus fucking Christ. Look at the narc.
And I'm going to grade hard. Really hard grades, okay?
When Hillary would go to campaign headquarters, Bill had staff take the volunteer he was banging out back.
Fuck.
Like a sitcom.
Why don't you stay here? I'll take her out back.
Yeah. I took her out back twice.
It's also amazing that, like, it's so, I mean, he's just so damaged already.
Yeah.
Like, why be with her? I mean,
it's crazy that she...
how old is he now? What is he, like, 30?
No, God,
28-ish?
He's like 28, yeah.
Wow.
But my like at this point you're like, well, what's wrong with her? Like she's chasing this. What's wrong with her?
Right.
Like there's every red flag in the world is being thrown up.
I am smart. I am an intellectual. And I understand that it takes a sociopath to rise. That's why.
Quote, Bill would say, go take her somewhere, get lost, and Bill and Hillary would then fight in front of staffers. A friend said, quote, they'd have the biggest damn fights just shouting and swearing. Okay, so that's what he saw in his childhood, right?
Yeah.
And so he's repeating it, but she must have too. Because that's like a level of just like, it's only us in the world and because they'll fucking...
Fighting in front of people.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
My wife was like, like a couple days ago, she was like, have you ever seen me and your dad fight? And my son was like, no.
I seriously thought she was asking you if you've seen her and your dad fight.
That I've seen.
Which I would love to have a look at that.
No,
one.
my dad loved her because she has a PhD. Oh. He was like, look at you, smarty pants.
A woman.
She's on my level.
I'll show James the picture of your dad. You two keep talking.
Bill's campaign was about saving the working class from greedy corporations and shitty Republicans. Pastors called him a dope-smoking homosexual.
Wow. This is Dave's dad, just so you know. So.
What is he wearing?
What are you talking about? What's he wearing?
Is it a Masonic thing?
Sort of. He was part of
He's a native son of the Golden West, and in that picture, he's a president.
A native son of the Golden West.
That's right.
He had a drinking problem with Canadian Mist.
That's not affiliated with the Grangers or something like that?
No, they're their own thing.
Okay.
They're native sons of the Golden West.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Dave is technically a native. Do you have this?
I don't think, no, because you have to pay dues every year, and he signed me up, but I never went.
It's just...
The password, though? Truckee. That'll get you into any native son's place.
Wow.
Probably shouldn't have said
Yeah,
that.
there's a hit on you now.
So his opponent said he was saying he has affairs with his staff, which is true.
It was already an unhideable scandal.
Yes.
In his first election.
Well, think about it. This is a small state, and even back then, there's not as many people as now, so everybody fucking knew.
None of them were dogs.
Bill loses, but comes within 2%, which is considered at that time a victory for a new
and
guy.
that's when I realized we need to triangulate.
He won the love of Arkansas Dems and decides he's going to run for attorney general. He asks Hillary to marry him 3 times, and she finally says yes on the 3rd.
Jesus Christ.
I see it all. I see someone whose intelligence I can milk for the next 40 years.
We'll never leave.
And then who will then, I promise you will ride my coattails to doom.
His mom's not happy. His mom thought she was too ugly for Bill.
Jesus Christ. The mom's great. Maybe our hero.
They marry in a simple ceremony on October 11th, 1975. For Attorney General, he only runs against Dems in the primary. Organized labor pulls support when he refuses to sign a statement to repeal the state right of work law.
Look, you got to triangulate. There's me, and there's my opponent, and then there's Mephistopheles.
Yes, so he's running to the right of all the other Dems.
Right.
29-year-old Bill wins easily. No Republican runs in the general, so he just has to wait for the general election.
To win.
Yeah, he's going to win. He's just got to wait.
That's great.
So
This is still at the tail end of some of the former Confederate states where they were just run by the Democratic Party. Certain offices would be.
So he works on Jimmy Carter's campaign. Hillary gets a job at the Rose Law Firm. In 1977, Bill runs for governor. A reporter, quote, "He looks you in your eye and for a short period of time makes you feel like you're the only person in the room." Yeah, everybody says that about him.
I love that story you wrote about me, honey, and I really appreciated that buried lead. I've got something I'd like to bury a couple paragraphs in, too.
So he's elected easily, and he is the youngest U.S. governor in 40 years.
Wow.
Since the 30s, huh?
Yeah,
Since the
He
New
should-
Deal era.
He should still not be hanging out in the student union.
40s, I guess. Wait, no, you're right,
still
30s.
What do y'all kids feel like getting into tonight? I'm the fucking governor.
You want to come over to the Twister house?
What do you guys want to do?
He's just got a whole floor. This is Twister.
I got a Ouija board that always seems to suggest a blowjob.
It's a Ouija board with 2 letters on it. Move it around. Hit a BJ. There you go. Here, let's get real high. I don't inhale.
The Clintons invested $700,000 in property in the Ozark Hills on the White River with friends Jim and Susan McDougal.
That early.
That's a lot of money.
Immediately they did this.
Yeah.
And already, early on in my political career, I got 7 large to just throw around here and there.
Where the fuck? Yeah, obviously.
Well, she was actually a good investor. We know that. But, yeah, I don't know where all that money came from.
Me either.
You know?
You're attorney general and you get elected governor, it rains.
I mean, she was a lawyer. They did work at the law school.
$700,000 and 75.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
They did take out some loans.
Sure.
So they formed the Whitewater Development Company because they're going to build and sell vacation homes on this property. But the real estate market tanks, interest rates go up, and the McDougalls and the Clintons now have to use their own money to pay interest payments.
Fuck.
As governor, Bill pulled everything he wanted to do. So he's not just like, I want to do this. He's like, find out what the people think first and then do it.
Oh, pulled at everything. Yeah, which is just what he always did. Yeah, no.
That's what the Democrats do.
Yeah, not that's great.
The Dollop is brought to you by Nutrafol. Look, Gareth.
Yes.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand. It's trusted by over 1.5 million people. A million.
It feels like it's getting more and more popular.
Do you know who one of those people is?
You.
Me's. I use Nutrafol. I've been using it for, it seems like a couple years now.
Yep.
And it took
at least over a year.
It took, it takes between 3 to 6 months for it to show up. But I feel like for me, it started showing up less than 6 months. But by 6 months, people were like, "What happened? What are you doing?"
And a lot of that hair was from another part of your body. It sort of just migrated to your head.
I have no hair anywhere else now.
Which is another benefit.
Yeah.
Of Nutrafol.
But it's great. People compliment me on my hair. My friend Josh is like, "Are you using Rogaine?" My hairdresser noticed it. My wife's noticed it. Everybody's noticed it. They're calling me a hairy SOB.
Yep, we're all yelling it.
So I recommend it. It's working.
Yeah.
This is all you can ask for. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF content certified, the gold standard for third-party certification for supplements. So look, you're going to see thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol for a limited time. Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code The Dollop, which is our podcast. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code The Dollop. That's Nutrafol, promo code The Dollop. This time of year, you're putting a lot of years into your life. You're traveling, and everything, nonstop everything. It's just nonstop. Yeah. So look, you don't need to even add in running around just to get a workout in, and that's why, Gareth, you love Hydro.
Used the Hydro this morning.
You just hop on, you get an amazing workout. It fits into whatever kind of day you're having, right?
The best.
Yeah.
The best. I love the Hydro so much.
Would you call it a game changer?
I would definitely call it a game changer because, there's a number of reasons, but instead of just sitting on a rowing machine toiling away, they have, I don't even know how many, hundreds, thousands of row-alongs where you pick which one you want. You can do distance, you can do time, and they've just got tons of classes, and it keeps getting better and better. I've been with Hydro for a while, and they just the whole thing just keeps getting better. Love Hydro. It's slick too.
Yeah, and they got
slick rowing machine.
They got workouts filmed in places all over the world, right?
If you want to have someone doing it on a river or a body of water, they have that option. It also shows you how to do correct form, but it's not even just rowing. There's warm ups, there's cool downs, they just have tons and tons of great stuff.
Yeah, Hydro offers free shipping, a 30-day risk-free trial, and a 1-year warranty.
And it's low impact.
It's low impact.
High burn, good for your arms, your everything, but you're not going to be I just don't imagine getting injured doing a Hydro row.
So skip the gym, not the workout. Stay on track with Hydro. For a limited time, go to hydro.com and use code Dollop to save up to $450 off your Hydro Pro rower. That's HYDROW.com. Code Dollop to save $450. Hydro.com, code Dollop.
All right.
Gareth, we are also brought to you by Me Undies. Fall's here. Beers are colder. The football, Garrett, the football's back.
Are you saying beers are colder than football?
No, beers are getting colder because the outside it's getting colder.
Football?
No, and football's back.
Well, what is the compare? We're talking about underwear.
It's fall. It's things that happen in fall.
Yes. But
beer
is not influenced by the football.
It's influenced by the weather.
Yeah, that's why I would be like.
And football's back. That's why we use the word and.
And Me Undies is great to watch football and drink beer.
And so you're starting to layer up, is what I'm saying, because it's getting cold. But Gareth, if you're still just wearing those old beat up boxers under flannels and jeans, we got to talk. You and I have to talk.
I agree. I stopped.
It's time to upgrade. And we're going to upgrade to?
Me Undies.
Me Undies. Super soft.
Super soft.
You don't want to take them off soft. Like you just want to wear them in the shower.
You must take them off
wherever you're in the bath. You just want to you want to wear them when you're making
they
love.
They will be washed.
They're made with a micro-modal fabric that feels like a cloud on your area there. But then they breathe when things heat up.
Yep. It's like being able to breathe in a cloud.
It's like being able to allow your.
They also have they have great designs.
Yeah.
There's so many options to pick from.
They get 20 different styles, 100 different colors,
and
prints.
If you want to be like a quirky boxer person, that's available for you. And guess what, everybody? I'm a quirky boxer person.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. They're responsibly sourced. They use sustainably sourced materials and work with partners that care for their workers. So 300 million pairs sold. That's a lot of pairs. That's
I agree.
People like it. So yeah, I'm wearing Me Undies. Gareth is wearing Me Undies. Gareth is wearing My Undies.
We're doing We Undies.
We do enjoy Me Undies, and we're wearing them, and they're soft, and we like each other. Right now, as a listener of our show, you can get very cozy and spooky for less. With deals up to 50% off at meundies.com/dollop and enter promo code Dollop. That's meundies.com/dollop.
We're doing some spooky stuff, right?
Promo code Dollop for up to 50% off. MeUndies, comfort that's made for fall.
I want to wear your underwear.
So his plan to fix roads, that he campaigned largely on our roads are terrible. We got to fix them. It was ruined when he tried to appease everybody. So no one's happy at the end. It's like tax, but the business, like everybody doesn't get what they want.
Right.
So he also wants to stop clear cutting of forests, but then Big Timber attacks him.
Well,
so he changes it to not stopping it and just having them ask not to clear cut.
That's classic Deb. Please don't.
Please don't clear cut.
Sorry.
Look, you can't build the pyramid of the pharaoh without several triangles that are triangulated. Power is built on failure and compromise.
So it's not going well. His governorship is not going well. So he starts to avoid people.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. I'm going to go hide.
Well, I'm going to the quad.
Staff is now lying about where he is and where he's going to be. He's always late. This became known as Clinton time. And instead of apologizing for being late, he'd rage at staff.
How dare you be on time?
What the fuck?
This is insane.
A temper tantrum would be followed by joking and chatting, and this drove his staff insane.
Right.
When an aide was told a dangerous visitor was downstairs threatening to kill Bill,
A dangerous visitor. Oh no.
Bill asked the scheduling office if they could.
Demon.
Bill asked the schedule office if they could work him in.
What?
Wait.
Look,
Not to be killed, just to have a meeting with him.
I mean, but
let's
still,
play wild. Let's play. Look. We're down big.
Sure, we could just kick him out.
Let's start rolling the dice.
I don't know. He says he wants to kill you.
Machiavelli said your greatest allies are people that
Mr.
used to try to kill you.
You have a break from 2:30 to 3, but I really think we should just have lunch.
What if he wings me?
Get him up here. Well, he sucked my dick. Well, I fucked him.
Well, I invited him up and made sweet love to him.
He's great.
On February 27th, 1980, Hillary had a baby, Chelsea Clinton.
So he was governor
That used
for
to
like
become-
12 years?
He was
15
governor for a
years?
long time, yeah.
3 or 4 terms?
5 terms, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just hiding.
Yeah, hiding the whole time. Well, so Cuban immigrants escaped a resettlement camp in Arkansas.
Back to Cuba.
And that leads to this large battle with police. Locals get freaked out. They're all armed groups are forming. So Bill activates the National Guard, and he actually handles this really well, and it calms down. But critics use the footage of the rioting and the whatever, the disorder, to say everything's falling apart under Bill.
What a time.
So Republican Frank White runs against Bill, and Bill seems off. He's not paying attention when people speak.
I've been
which is
cheating.
Not, it's just not
I've
at
been
all
cheating
him.
like 5 days. I'm rattled.
He seems frantic. Even eating is off. Staff are unnerved.
Eating is off.
Yeah, I'm just having tomatoes and mayonnaise.
Mr. Clinton, you have turned red. Sir.
Well, that's why I'm having the mayonnaise.
So I get a Whopper, and then I eat just the slop that falls out of it. I throw the burger away.
This guy came up with the slop diet. You throw the burger, and then you eat everything that remains in the package. I'm a bottom of a bag eater.
Staff were unnerved that he inhaled apples in a few bites,
I didn't
core
inhale.
and all.
I did not inhale.
Core and all.
Yeah, like a pig. There you go.
It's like a horse.
Right.
You guys want to see me horse an apple?
Well, why would you? He doesn't seem well. Oh,
I'm fine.
Bring me more apples. Ride me.
One night he stayed up till 2 a.m. to win back his high score on a pinball machine after a 7-year-old beat it.
What the fuck?
He's out of his. Whatever's happening.
So he's having a
fucking lost it.
Give me an apple.
Damn, it would have been so much better if he stayed in this failure zone.
Yes.
God, we'd all be so much better off.
He couldn't handle people not liking him.
Right.
I don't know what it is. If I go left wing, they call me a pot smoking homosexual communist. And then if I go right wing, they say I've sold out. Nobody's happy. I haven't figured out yet how to pretend to be one and actually do the other.
Excuse me.
Anybody want to ride me on a saddle?
So he doesn't know how to emotionally or politically deal with the public backlash. And he's heard walking around saying, God, I'm an idiot.
Wow. He's farleying around the office. Wow. Idiot.
Then he became America's youngest ex-governor.
Okay. Wow.
82, he lost?
Yeah. And he tries to blame others. He screamed at the Little Rock Associated Press bureau chief, saying he plotted against him.
You did this.
He blamed Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
So he gets a job at a law firm, and he hates that. The marriage is not going well.
Has it ever?
I think it did for a little while.
Okay.
A friend saw Bill rocking baby Chelsea while gently singing, I want a divorce, I want a divorce, while Hillary was in the other room.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
No, babies love that song.
You know, that's an album track off the Doobie Brothers.
Wow. I want a divorce.
Ah, fuck.
Michael McDonald does the guest vocals.
So Bill reaches out to an ex-political advisor named Dick Morris.
Oh, fuck.
And he also reaches out to Betsy White. Bill said Morris was, quote, something dirty that he didn't want to touch without gloves. That's who you invite in.
Yeah, look, I've lost once, so I'm ready to do whatever deal with the devil needs to happen.
Get me Gollum.
Yeah.
Well, Carville.
I got a text from Carville. I've gotten so many Democratic texts today, and I got one from Carville, and I'm just like, man, you guys just don't know who you're texting.
Usually I ignore it, mark it as spam, and move on. But sometimes I can't help myself where it's like I wake up to like, hey, it's Pete Buttigieg. You have a moment? So for the small number of them like Pete Buttigieg, I'm like, I will never forgive you for the Iowa caucuses.
I go worse. I will be like, eat my asshole.
No, that's what you said to me.
Yeah, no. Well, you're Well, you're always trying to get me to join the Democratic Party.
Yeah, true.
But early on when they were doing those, I did write back.
You're from the Illinois Rodham Republican family.
I'm a Rodham Republican, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wrote back to one early that was like offensive, and someone did write, like, obviously not but someone was like,
really?
Take it easy, or something like that.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God. And then it never happened again.
No.
Like early in the spam text game.
No.
Yeah.
They don't read them anymore.
No.
Okay, so Dick Morris joins up. Betsy Wright is a D.C. political organizer, and she moves into his guest house.
I realized that I had reached a point of flaccidity in my career, and I needed an injection of some dick.
I need a lady in the guest house
What
that I
can't
can
Dick
just
solve?
go hammer at any time.
And she's the long-time strategist as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
Yes.
She's lived forever.
Yeah.
I thought she was a golden girl.
So Bill courts labor, who
Janice Labor.
he really pissed off in his first term. But the new governor, Republican, hates unions, so they're like, okay, we'll support Bill. The pattern we've seen for the past 50 years.
You're not going to do better than this.
So
Do the math that Hillary did. You're not going to do better than this.
To the left or the right.
So the labor money helps fund his exploratory campaign and pay Betsy's salary. So once against mudslinging, he is now for it. Quote, when someone is beating you over the head with a hammer, don't sit there and take it. Take out a meat cleaver and cut off their hand.
Bill?
First of all, I don't...
Uh,
I guess you cut off their hand, right?
Well, it feels like it's beyond mudslinging.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a guy who does a lot of physical fighting at a personal
That's
level.
what I was going to say. Hold it up like this and I'll swing. No, put it down on the table. He blames his old... He puts the... For losing, he
Hillary.
blames it all on his staff. He's like, they told me what to do. I didn't want to... But...
I didn't fuck enough of them.
Quote, one of them said, quote, all of a sudden I'm getting the feeling that for his own well-being, the staff becomes expendable. Voters hated that Hillary didn't take Bill's last name. Of course. And at this time, fuck yeah. They probably were like out of their minds.
Yeah, right.
Was she still Hillary Rodham?
Yeah.
She wasn't
Wife.
even Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Didn't she did the Hillary Rodham Clinton like late? Like wasn't
Yeah.
it
Well,
already?
this is when she does it. A state house member said, quote, Hillary's going to have to change her name and shave her legs.
Jesus Christ.
Oh fuck me! Everyone was like, "Wait, what was that last part?" She's got fucking hairy ass legs, so you're gonna need to take care of that. Plus, her glasses are a little
God
dark.
damn it. So they weren't just evil out of nowhere. It was also done to them.
And this is probably a guy on their side who's like trying to give advice.
Let me give you some advice. I'm a little older than you. I helped Huey Long navigate politics back in his day. Let me give you a little advice. Woman's going to have your name, and you're not going to want to see nothing on those legs.
She begins going by Miss Bill Clinton.
Oh, she overcorrected.
Mrs. Bill Clinton. I'm single. I'm a single Bill Clinton.
I'm Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bill Clinton?
That must have been a tough one for her.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Mr. and Mrs. Bill Clinton would cordially like to invite you.
So Morris had Bill apologize for the last term without actually using the word apology.
Smart.
Damn.
Perfect. Very Democrat.
The ad.
You learn things during your Saturn return. You learn things about how to change your life for the better and everyone else's for the worse.
It wasn't right.
So they do it in an ad, and the ad causes Bill to drop 20 points in the polls.
Wow.
But Morris is like, it's going to pay off.
Hang in there.
It's going to pay off. And he's correct. So because of that ad, mudslinging doesn't work. So everything they try to attack him for, he's already apologized for. So Bill then attacks his primary opponent for being in the pocket of big labor. And a bleeding.
No, hear me out, guys. I'm going to attack him for being on your side, and then you're going to come back because I'm the best that you're going to get.
I mean, he just, for the exploratory campaign, he got labor money, and now he's fucking.
Plus, look at her legs. Huh? Oh, my God.
Shaved.
I'm not going to give you
Delicious.
everything you want or any of it, but I'm going to wear a hard hat and play that game.
Ask the foreman.
And
I'll be one of those guys with a suit and a yellow hard hat on, and you will say, wow, it looks like he's on my side.
Look at him cosplaying.
And I'm going to shave Hillary completely.
We're having her industrially shaved right now. We dropped her into a foghorn leghorn machine.
We're going to nair her in front of the state.
Oh, shit. So he also calls his opponent a bleeding heart on welfare, and he wins the primary.
Wow.
Good God.
I mean, it makes sense then. This all tracks.
But this is, yeah. I mean, this is when it's like in LA. We have Democrats, right, in every office, but half of them are Republicans.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And
like
most
they're just,
and then Newsom. I mean, even Newsom now, where you're like, everyone is, so many of the people who hate Trump are now just like, he's so good.
Yeah, and you're like,
Newsom is awesome.
He doesn't use the army to get rid of homeless. He uses the cops.
When I was talking to my mother the other day, and my brother and I were, she was like, I really like Newsom. My brother and I were both like kind of like, who wants to just fucking shatter this apart in 2 sentences?
If you don't follow the news about everything that's going wrong, I can make you like me a lot.
Yeah. I mean.
So he wins the primary. And then they go to the general, and the apology.
86-ish?
I think, I don't know what year it is. The apology video works again in the general. And
he's such a man.
And he's elected governor.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I fucked up.
So Arkansas is not doing well. Farms are failing, high unemployment, recession's going on. Education is 49th in the country.
Nice.
So Bill wants to become the education governor. Turn that shit around. And he and his team began a permanent campaign while in office, which is to constantly shape the narrative, always gauging the public to decide the next thing to do. And it's a new way of running an administration, and it becomes synonymous with Bill Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the biggest problems with the party today, because then they're never actually making long-term choices for the better. It's just knee-jerk reaction to what is.
I'm smart. I'm a good student. Nobody ever said I was wise. That word's never been used.
That's why I'm still in the quad, hanging out, lava lamping.
Wise boys don't get laid.
So the state is last for teacher salaries. Some teachers are on food stamps. Hillary chaired education hearings. One parent
Look
said,
at those games. Wow. Nice.
she had her legs up on the table
Put
at
them
the
up a little
hearing.
higher.
Miss
By
Clinton.
the way, the beeve's the same.
Miss Clinton, I just wanted to thank you for shaving.
Mrs. Bill Clinton.
A parent said her kid's teacher kept calling World War II World War XI.
Ooh, yikes.
You can see how the mistake could be made.
Yeah, for sure.
Because in the books.
Yep. Oh no, it's right there.
the
Yep.
two-
That's,
yeah.
Well, it's one and one.
Well, that's a forward-thinking child. We will get there.
Yeah, sooner than you think.
So Bill wants teacher competency tests and smaller class sizes, and conservative voters are like, yeah. And the Teachers Association is like, what the fuck? So Bill attacks the union, and it passes. Bill convinced huge corporations like Walmart to expand in Arkansas. A labor leader said, quote, Bill Clinton is the kind of man who will pat you on the back and piss on your leg. That's the only
there
way
you
I
go.
can come.
There you go. That's not all piss. There's some other fluids mixed
I'm
inside of that.
a squirter.
Excuse me.
In 1964, Arkansas got into the business of selling plasma donated by inmates.
God,
Jesus Christ.
donated.
Yeah, donated.
Voluntarily
But
donated.
yes, what good people. Wow, that's quite a fucking statement.
Selling plasma. And they have a huge prison population, of course, this whole time.
It's not sold in the U.S., though,
Oh my fuck.
because the dangers of inmate plasma who have a higher level of having things wrong with the blood. Infected, hepatitis.
Early
and then
NAFTA.
now in the year we've moved on to HIV, right? Like it's...
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's like some teal shit.
So
Wow.
it's centered in Cummins Prison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there.
This is a terrible name for a prison.
That's what I call
what
the
were they?
bedroom. The bedroom's called the Cummins Prison.
What were they thinking?
Come in.
And it's
Come in.
it's overseen by the company Health Management Associates, HMA, from 1978 onward, which is the year Bill got into office. So because they can't sell in the US, they sell it to a blood broker in Canada,
Hello. Type A.
who then sells it worldwide.
Blood broker, and you gotta meet him in a cafe in Cairo.
Just got a jacket with like,
Yeah, everybody's doing hookahs.
I can't believe blood broker.
So the broker is not told that the blood is coming from prisoners.
Well,
Look, we've got grade B+ blood coming out of Arkansas. We've got so much of it. We are thick with blood.
I can't believe how much blood Arkansas is sending us.
oh yeah.
Well, it's the Red River, sweetheart. We've got more than we know what to do with.
Prisoners with hepatitis C are allowed to donate. Hep C is a big indicator of HIV+. So they're also just like not screening for these things.
Sure.
In 1983, the FDA issues a recall
The
on
FDA's recalling plasma blood? What the fuck? It's not like bird's eye vegetables.
This sounds like the Harry Lime scam in The Third Man with Orson Welles, where it's like water down the penicillin and kill some babies, but who would care? Do you really care if any of those dots stop moving? That's there's several scams like that going on.
I cannot fucking believe the FDA is like, now hold on. If you're taking prisoner blood from Arkansas, we have bad news for you.
Well, they recall it and they say it's from Cummins Prison, and that's when Canada realized the blood's coming from inmates.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, where?
Well, listen. Bad news.
Well, I'll not be tolerating this. We thought it was
These
the blood
prisoners,
was...
they said they had top-notch blood, so we are just as mad at ourselves as you are at us.
We had hoped that there was some kind of ethical way that you were providing the blood.
if we did
a lot of those fellows work out. They look good.
We'll do a make-good with seminal fluids.
And I will handle that all
I'll handle
myself.
that. I got a bunch of it. How big of a bucket?
So the FDA revokes HMA's license. To help with the license issue, Bill says they should hire an ombudsman to oversee things for $60,000 a year in our money, who was his friend.
to oversee.
Let me tell you, what solves a lot of problems is an ombudsman.
Wait, people around the world are dying from tainted blood? What about an ombudsman?
Get yourself an ombudsman.
The bill orders an investigation into HMA
We're gonna figure this out.
by the state police.
Right now, I'm issuing an investigation from the state police that are my private army. You guys are going to leave no stone unturned,
No stone
but when you do turn over some stones, you're going to turn them right back over.
Another investigation was started by the Institute for Law and Policy Planning, and that investigation found it was extremely negligent hiring staff, health screening, record keeping, and repeatedly violated its contract. Bill's state police found out that there was gambling amongst the employees.
What? Just regular gambling?
I am shocked to find that there is gambling in this establishment.
A gambling ring. They had like a gambling operation set up.
I bet he's got
What else?
HIV. I got 50 on that guy having Hep C.
Yeah, I got a side bet here. I'll take that.
So that's all that the
Well, it's pretty terrible.
police found. And now
leukemia insurance.
no, it's not terrible. The state police only found the gambling. The other agency found all the other stuff.
Yeah, right,
The state
yeah,
police only found gambling.
Right, yeah.
There was nothing else going on.
Yeah.
And then an Arkansas state senator who is part of the scandal pushes Bill to end the investigation, so Bill does.
Yep. Why wouldn't he?
So since the police found no issues with the actual quality of HMA, they got to keep their contract.
Boom. Beautiful.
And the HMA president later worked on Bill's next campaign for governor.
There you go. It's so great.
Look, this is how it comes together. Private industry, public resources.
It's perfect.
But HMA gets dissolved when the Institute for Law and Policy Planning releases their report, which took a lot longer because it had all the other fucking
the state police,
actual
like,
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Good guys are always slow. Like, we're
Yeah.
doing it correctly,
Yeah.
legally, and
Yeah.
so we're going to be done after the relevant election.
We already figured it all out. It's fine. They were gambling a little
Or
bit.
John Blood on half Canadians?
Well, they were playing. They were doing more pie gow than anything.
So they bring in another contractor, Pine Bluff Biologicals, which is just no better. It's the same thing.
Okay, they're out of business. They're going to change their name, and all the same people are going to work there.
Right. Problem solved.
The Arkansas Department of Corrections plasma business would sicken and or kill.
Crazy start to. I mean, it's fucking shocking. The Arkansas Correct Plasma.
Would sicken and or kill thousands of people with HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C. One report estimates it has or will kill 7,000 Canadians and nearly 2,000 British and more around the world. Thousands were sickened. And then, of course, they sickened other people. Like,
Right.
it wasn't just like that guy got HIV,
Right,
that guy
no.
got HIV and then spread it. Like, it's tons of people getting, and kids, like people just getting blood. Like, it's fucking horrifying.
Well,
That is
there's
fucking
no
crazy.
reason that border at the 44th parallel should be an artificial border of HIV on one side and the other. They can join us in hell.
I dream of a world where everyone is getting AIDS.
I'm not going to Canada. They got HIV up there. So Bill continues to womanize. State troopers on his security detail said he used them to proposition women.
I remember this.
One.
Oh, you have any idea why I pulled you over? Bill Clinton's looking to bang you. He's over there. He's half cocked in the back of the car.
This is actually a fuck stop, ma'am.
How are you?
One trooper said he approached 100 women for Bill in 2 years.
Wow.
Everyone on his staff knew.
It's also, I mean, a cop. I mean, it's just so. I mean, it's even beyond Bill Clinton being an elbow grabbing handshaking pervert if cops are going up to you and being like,
And was he doing ride-alongs in the back seat?
hello,
Bad girls, what you
hello.
gonna do?
Hey, while we got you pulled over, pull it up.
I think it was like Def Leppard at a concert where you go that one, and then you have a guy go into the crowd and pick her out, and he says, "Hey, the lead singer of Def Leppard wants to meet you. Come back." And I think it's that. I think it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, but even stronger with people in uniform on
Yes.
behalf of a
That's
Clinton.
much weirder.
Yes.
So everyone on the staff knew, including Hillary. Reading this, I really have to believe that Hillary was okay with it. Like it was
Has to be.
an early version of open marriage, right? Like it was just like, it's what happened a lot back then, where women, the guy's cheating all the time, and people are like, I can't believe he stays with her. And it's like, well, she knows,
Or it's
and
like
she's
NBA.
accepted it.
It's like
And
NBA, where you're like
Yeah.
you're hanging in there because you're benefiting. Like she's benefiting from what's happening with him.
True.
And like you said, he's crying on the phone if she's cheating or wants
Right.
to cheat.
Yeah, she can't cheat.
So she's just basically like, look, it is what it is. It's like I'm dying inside. Let him do what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's where I need you.
I mean, or else it's just insane. So the governor's mansion is staffed by mostly, quote,
We just had a glory hole installed. Look at that. How good is that, huh?
The governor's mansion is staffed by mostly, quote, African-American men in their 30s. Hillary, quote, using prison labor at the governor's mansion was a long-standing tradition which kept down costs. Wow. Because that's slavery.
Oh yeah.
So our 13th Amendment allows for us to use prisoners as slaves, and she wrote this recently. She's saying, yeah, we had
Feels like
slaves,
a
and that kept down
Paula
costs.
Dean admission.
Yeah, it's really crazy. And I think this came out during her last run.
Amazing. It just shows you how sloppy she is.
I don't know what problem you have with a loophole. That is a loophole.
Well,
I didn't write the amendment.
I just abused it.
She also said the men were black, and
Yep, we got it,
that
Hillary.
she had a strict policy to send them back to prison if they broke the rules.
Wow, that's She wrote that.
Yeah,
Wow.
recently. Like, it might have been after the election.
Wow,
it might
that
have
was
been in her
what
book
Trump was
after.
like, well, she's winning that part. I agree with her there.
In 1986, Bill wins another term. Now, he was considering running for president, but he didn't because he thought Chelsea was too young, and then there was all the affairs
Right.
that everyone knew about.
Yeah, right.
And he's thinking about that 88. He's thinking about that 88.
In 88, he gave the nomination speech for Michael Dukakis.
Remember that? Yep.
This is
Where
a
it worked
famous
really well.
speech.
Was it? Well, I don't remember. That
It
was
is-
like his Obama.
It is a historically bad speech.
Oh, bad. Oh, okay.
We are coming together to try to tank this one and be in the running for the next one.
That's why I have slaves.
An aide called it
Dukakis.
one of the, quote, most miserable political experiences he ever watched.
Wow.
On TV, delegates were slashing their hands across their throats as he spoke.
Wow.
Like, cut it.
Yeah. People were yelling, "Get the hook."
Wow.
When
Now, I might disagree with Michael Dukakis, as many Americans do, on issues related to budget, social issues, crime, warfare. But I'm voting for him. Why? Because I get to stand here if I say that.
Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to turn down a bush?
when Bill said in closing, mock applause broke out. So after the speech, he is ridiculed across the country.
Wow.
Like Carson, like everybody's making fun of him. But he goes on the Tonight Show and makes self-depreciating jokes and plays his saxophone
Oh, that fucking saxophone.
and enhances his likability with voters. Because I watched it. He is just like, yeah, the speech is terrible.
Whoops.
How bad was that? Like, it just goes on and on. Like, which is what you want to see at that time, right? You don't want a
You're
guy.
right, Johnny. You're right.
Yeah.
I think I could say it a little bit better with maybe some keys.
In 1990, his patience and peace of mind were fraying. Some think he's in a midlife crisis.
He's been in a midlife crisis since he was 6.
During an argument with Dick Morris, Bill punched him in the face. After his next election win, he calls Jennifer Flowers.
Uh-oh.
Are these maybe their 2-year governor terms or something?
Yeah, they must be, right?
Must be.
He'd been sleeping with Jennifer for like 12 years. She recorded the phone call. Soon after, Bill went to a governor's conference in Little Rock, and 24-year-old Paula Corbin was working reception. She claims a trooper gave her Bill's room number and said, quote, "The governor says you make his knees knock." So she went to his room, and he made sexual comments.
When I get horny, I look like the cartoon turnip that tells kids to eat vegetables on Saturday morning cartoons. Knees start knocking, like any healthy male sexual appetite.
Bang, bang, bang. He said he made sexual comments, touched her, and tried to kiss her neck before taking out his dick and asking her to kiss it.
Well, now, look. At least he's following the regular protocols for how you court, which is a neck kiss, take your dick out, and then ask if you want to kiss it.
This is how my daddy taught me.
Look, you might be fantasizing about 69, but let me tell you, we can compromise.
Have you heard of a 19?
I'm the best you're going to do.
Kick out your dick and ask if someone wants to kiss it.
Would you like to kiss this
I mean, that is
little fella?
6-year-old shit.
Is there any other governor you have a chance with?
I understand was the trooper not clear?
See what it does if you kiss it.
Oh, would you like some champagne? I have slaves.
If you notice, right around the shaft there, I got a little tiny state trooper badge that I pinned to my own penis.
How about that?
So it can pull you over. Watch out! Don't disobey. It's deputized.
To protect and
Oh,
serve.
the snake's throwing up.
There you are.
She refused to kiss it.
Oh.
Bill said, quote, "Well, I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do," and he put his dick away.
While you're in a room with him and his dick's out. Well, look, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Want to watch The Three Amigos?
So that he denies all that. When Chelsea was 11, Bill,
I did not kiss her neck.
when Chelsea was 11, Bill decides to run for president. That's perfect because that's when she's an awkward teenager. That's when you want your kid to be exposed to all this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing I'll say. The fucking right wing is so brutal to Chelsea. Like, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking nuts.
On October 3rd, 1991.
It's a good thing they didn't know about him eating those fucking apples whole. That would have been a whole other nightmare for her.
It's like a fucking snake. On October 3rd, 1991, 45-year-old Bill announced and said he was concerned about, quote, middle-class people spending more hours on the job, spending less time with their children, and bringing home a smaller paycheck to pay for health care, housing, and education.
Yeah, problems the Democrats have been good at seeing for a long time.
We make those things happen, and then we notice that they have happened.
Those realities exist.
Yeah.
That's where this ends. The speech, that is.
So recession is in full swing. Bill is a, quote, new Democrat.
Yeah.
So from the DLC, the Democratic Leadership Council, which formed in 1985.
And by new Democrat, what we mean is the older Democrat that predates Franklin Roosevelt. Back when it was a right-wing party. That's what we mean by new, old.
It's like
New to you.
It's like Dick Gephardt, Al Gore, Bill Clinton, Lieberman, those types. The DLC wants to move Dems away from unions, from progressive radicals, from FDR's New Deal, and to the center, and more to corporations, so then they could pick up suburban white voters.
Is it truly for vote? I mean, they're just corporatists. Is it really? Like, is that just the outside that's like their talking point justification?
No, this is why I always say Democrats are dumb. I do think they truly believe this is the way to win.
Amazing to be like, all right, let's get away from FDR. That guy fucking sucked.
But they, like, if you can trace the beginning of this thought process to McGovern losing, then they decided.
They were all horrifically traumatized by McGovern losing.
Yes.
A whole generation of baby boomers.
Yes.
Was like, oh, we won't be that anymore.
Right.
and they blamed the older FDR guys who were still in office and had been union guys and gone to Congress, and they thought, well, no, it should all be run by lawyers and professionals.
And strongly antitrust, too.
Yes. Yeah. And so, this is what sets it all in motion. So he does run on progressive stuff like healthcare for all.
Just any couple of words you can put together that match what our polls say the people want. Just say it. Just say it. They don't read the news enough to notice you're not doing it.
But not single payer healthcare for all.
Nope.
Bill said
no. Not those two words.
Bill said people, quote, need a government that offers a hand up, not a hand out, which is just Reagan language. But he is for choice affirmative action and to let gays serve in the military.
Which is also an amazing one.
He had an early lead in the polls. And then on January 23rd, the Star tabloid dropped a story about his affairs. They paid Jennifer flowers, and Bill denied it and said she was paid and had been pressured. Is it paid or pressured? So now Bill, he's on the campaign trail. This happens. Now he's pro-death penalty because he's doesn't want to seem like a soft liberal.
Right.
And Ricky Ray Rector is a 31-year-old.
Ricky Ray Rector?
Ricky Ray Rector. He's a 31-year-old guy in 1981, and he has a lot of anger issues. He was teased a lot as a kid because he had a learning disability and because he's black. A lot of racism, obviously. So during an argument in 81 over a bar cover charge, he shoots a guy and kills him and then spends 3 days on the run.
What was the cover charge? Do we know?
$7.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. That's
And it's already after midnight. Come on.
Yeah, honestly. And
You should have a half price covered after
Good
midnight.
Lord, yeah.
No, I can see nobody's in there.
So his family talks him into turning himself in, and when the cop comes to get him, he shoots and kills the cop.
Okay. It's a shame the cop was like, Bill Clinton would like to meet you in his suite.
After he shoots the cop, he shoots himself in the head.
Fuck.
So medically, they basically said he lobotomized himself.
Medically,
But he didn't die.
The-
He hung
the-
on for 10 years.
Yeah, the medical professional
well, what
said
kind of lobotomy? Like the Rose Kennedy, or
the one where your frontal
he
plate's gone.
was just easier? He would pay the cover charge going forward.
He had an IQ of 70, which is
Not.
extraordinary. That's like George W. Bush low. So he's totally incompetent.
I would not pay the cover charge.
But they still put him on trial, and he got the death penalty.
Wow.
So his execution is scheduled 2 days after the Star tabloid story comes out about affairs.
Oh, fuck.
What do you know? You lean on some of those state troopers. I've got the pardon telephone, but I can also I can make other calls to that same phone line, and I say, I want you guys to be very well aware of when the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primary are.
I apologize, Ricky.
So like I said, liberals are seen as soft on crime, so Bill rejects clemency, and he flies to Arkansas to be there for the execution.
That's fucking weird.
Rector's last meal: fried chicken, steak, pecan pie. Oh, but he doesn't eat the pecan pie.
Don't.
And he tells the guards he is saving it for later when he comes back. Arkansas Encyclopedia quote, Rector's obvious inability to comprehend the fact that he was about to be executed unnerved a number of prison officials. Technicians could not find a vein. Quote, Rector attempted to help them find a vein that would work, and witnesses stated that he seemed to be innocently cheerful, as though he believed that the technicians were performing a simple, everyday procedure. And then he was killed. One prison official was so horrified that he quit.
Oh, that's fucking brutal.
And Bill was not soft on crime, was he? Today, the Supreme Court ruled, so if this happened today, that would be considered cruel and unusual punishment. He could not be executed.
And that's in today's world.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
And that's this current Supreme Court that's building concentration camps everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, they have a line.
They're
not
They're just keeping. They're stopping the bad people. I mean,
They're like, I love that so many people are always like, I now realize what my parents' generation did wrong. And I will not do that, as I do something much worse that won't be noticed until the next generation.
Yeah.
2 days later, Jennifer Flowers held a press conference to explain the affair.
I'm killing a prisoner tonight.
Yeah, and I said, hey, is there any more room in that execution chamber? We got a couple other people have loud mouths.
I called the number of bars and speakeasies and told them to raise the cover charge.
We've got Super Tuesday coming up real soon.
All right.
We're going to need one for each state.
Drinks, twice the price.
She had recordings of conversations with Bill.
Oh.
He continues to deny it. His lead in New
He
Hampshire
just brings
shrinks.
the saxophone out and starts playing it. How about that?
Here's my new song. I'm sorry. His lead in New Hampshire shrinks. He and Hillary go on 60 Minutes to refute the accusations. And this is a big moment for Hillary because, you know, she is considered this feminist icon, but this moment is like, stand by your man.
Yeah, right.
Like, and her being there shields him from what could have been a lot worse.
Right. Yeah, they started playing that card now and then, but that card only lasts so long.
Who was the 60 Minutes interview with? Do you know?
Well, it was just Bill and Hillary.
Yeah, but
who
who
was the
interviewed?
interviewer?
Oh, I don't know.
Who do you want it to be?
Of who? What are the names there?
Mike Wallace.
Mike Wallace. Yeah.
Ed Bradley.
Mike, let me tell you, as a feminist, I have a career, and it's attached to him.
So he takes second in New Hampshire. Now, some staff think.
Behind Paul Tsongas.
Oh, shit.
Am I wrong?
Silent T.
I think you're right.
The Silent
Paul
T.
Tsongas.
Or Dick Gephardt, right? I think Gephardt was
Maybe.
running also.
Paul Tsongas, he's wrongus.
He's hiding T's.
He's got letters that ain't pronounced.
He's got T's that he's not allowing to speak.
Paul Tsongas was like, I think we should lose in the same way that the last Massachusetts guy lost.
Dukakis will seem amazing when I'm done.
God, they always just have the worst candidates.
Yeah.
What was the one, the California governor who was...
Jerry
Brown.
Yeah.
That was when he was the
yeah.
left-wing guy
That's right.
that year.
Yeah.
He had like a blue bus that he drove
Yeah.
to D.C. or something.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry, it was like downtown Jerry Brown, you know?
Yeah. So some staff think Bill is clinically depressed and maybe not mentally fit to take on the stress of the presidency.
What do you mean depressed? I fuck whenever I want to. And I smile all the time.
I haven't felt since I was 5.
The only time I feel happy is when I'm coming in a woman.
I ate that pecan pie. How about that?
Normal.
The worst thing about cum is that it goes. And once you have that, then it's good. Le petit muerd is what the French say.
A congressman recalled a hoarse, quiet Bill repeating, quote, "I'm all right. We'll get through this. We'll get through this," over and over in the back of a car.
We'll get through this.
I want a divorce.
I'll be okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right, Bill. Bill, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be
Someone give me
okay.
an entire gala apple.
Somebody get that woman. He's just looking out of the back of a limousine. Her, I want her.
Her. Whatever.
Communications director George Stephanopoulos was disgusted when he saw stress eater Bill inhale a box of donuts.
There we go. That's better. That feels nice.
He won the Democratic nomination, but he lagged in the polls behind President George H.W. Bush and Ross Perot. And then he chose Tennessee Senator Al Gore for his VP. Gore had originally wanted to be Perot's VP, and the Gore pick causes Bill to pass Bush in the polls.
Wow.
The economy is bad, and Bill's driving theme is, quote, "It's the economy, stupid."
This is Gore-mentum. 1992, Gorementum. I'll take you from third place to second place.
I'll put it in a lockbox. He pushed increasing wages for working class, health insurance reform, and targeted investment. And he talked a lot about investing in America. Bill was elected on November 3rd, 1992, and that is the end of part one.
He had a lot of back channels going like, let's make sure Ross Perot's in that debate. Let's make sure this is a three. If I've ever seen a three-way fight, it's this.
I appreciate everything you're doing for me there,
Yeah,
Bill.
and I disagree with you.
Now, wait a minute here. Hold on a second.
It was so amazing. That was the only three-way debate of my
Yeah.
entire lifetime.
Yeah?
Well, the only way to get it is it has to be a billionaire. The only way to make
Yeah.
that happen is a billionaire has to buy his way.
Right. And then they were like, okay, well, then the normal fake rules that are illegal
Yes.
don't apply this time.
Yes. Yeah. No Nader, but Perot.
And this was the first election where they got rid of the women's
League of Women Voters.
who used to do the debates.
Who?
And
I'd love to
then they
meet
just
with-
have the CNN guys or
Yes,
whatever.
and then the networks take over. Yeah.
Wow.
And then questions got really bad.
That's when the
Right.
questions got bad
And
and
turned
dumb.
into garbage, yeah. But before that,
I remember
the League of Women Voters had great questions.
when I was a very, very young kid, and then just seeing even in the older days before my time, you would have questions and debates where they were like, this important topic to democracy and
Yeah.
our Republican system of government deserves an answer from both of you gentlemen. And they would have to answer it.
Yes.
First of all, great shirt. I can see your areola. And that's fantastic. Oh, fuck.
All right, well, there you go. Brittany Cohen Brown did the research. Sources: The Survivor, Bill Clinton in the White House by John F. Harris. First in his class, a biography of Bill Clinton by David Marinus.
Luke, it might be nice for you to eat a possum candy cane over there while we're wrapping out.
A Vast Conspiracy, the real story of the sex scandal that nearly brought down a president by Jeffrey Toobin. Bill Clinton, New Gilded Age President by Patrick Maney. The Life of Bill Clinton, 2004. Living History by Hillary Rodham Clinton. Shattered Inside Hillary Clinton's Doomed Campaign by Jonathan Allen. Monica's Story by Andrew Morton. The War Room, The Clinton Affair, the Linda Tripp tapes. Footage of Bill Clinton's testimony to the grand jury, footage of Bill Clinton's testimony in Paula Jones' deposition, the Starr Report, transcript of Monica Lewinsky's grand jury testimony, AP footage of Bill Clinton's address to the nation, articles, How the Clintons Went from Dead Broke to Rich, the Washington Post, 1994 Crime Bill and Beyond, How the Federal Funding Shapes Criminal Justice, the 08 Race, The Other Clinton Steps Up, Clinton's Camp Seeks Gentler Role for Ex-President. In the New York Times, Clinton campaign advisors, Bill Clinton needs to stop. CNN, the 1994 crime bill. Did the 1994 crime bill cause mass incarceration? The Brookings Institute. Brookings Institute is a really great one to cover up really bad shit that's happened. Can Biden's center hold? New Yorker magazine.
I know the answer to that article.
Bill Clinton concedes role in mass incarceration. CNN. Trump offers no evidence for a claim about Bill Clinton and Epstein Island. Factcheck.org. Confessions of a Clinton World Exile. Vanity Fair. The Politician. Bill Clinton's Life. The New Yorker. Arkansas Prisoner Blood Scandal. Encyclopedia of Arkansas. The Bloody Truth. Examining America's blood industry and its tort liability through the Arkansas Prison Plasma Scandal. Mary Business Law Review. Testimony by Kelly Duda, created the Factor 8 documentary for the Infected Blood Requirey.
The blood thing is crazy.
Yeah, the Baffler.com, Casualties of Clintonism. Politico, Hillary Clinton email. Monthly review, Neoliberalism from Reagan to Clinton.
That's a good title.
Remarks signing the telecommunications.
Alt title for America.
Remarks signing the Telecommunications Act at the presidency.ucsb, and how Monica Lewinsky saved Social Security on Counterpunch.